Hyperhidrosis is something you don't talk about and you keep it a secret. You kind of just live in your own world. Sweating profusely out of any part of your body may seem gross and weird, but really it's not. So many people around the world are afflicted by this medical condition, and you just don't know it because everyone is hiding it. Hi, my name is Andrea, and this is my hyperhidrosis story. I specifically suffer from auxiliary hyperhidrosis, which is excessive sweating from the underarms. However, I do also experience excessive sweating in my hands and feet. Honestly, I don't remember a time when I didn't sweat. Growing up, I thought that this happened to everyone. Like in elementary school, I thought that every kid would sweat this much. But since I didn't really care about what other people thought of me, I didn't really notice it that much. However, as I started going into middle school, I started to realize that this wasn't happening to the girl that was sitting next to me. I would be sitting in class and I would be dripping in sweat. I wasn't nervous, there was no upcoming test. I was just sweating for absolutely no reason. I was so embarrassed by this. This condition has had many effects on both my daily life as well as my school life. For one, writing on paper is almost impossible. I remember in middle school, I would look to my right and the girl who was writing in pen, her paper was completely dry, while my paper was all smudged in ink and all sticky and wet because of my clammy hands. Also, I remember that whenever a kid would raise their hand, they wouldn't have any sweat stains on their underarm, whereas I would be sitting in class and I would be dripping in sweat. So I'd be terrified to raise my hand, and I would raise it like this so no one would see my underarms. I also play volleyball, which requires a lot of hand use, and a ball on sweaty hands does not work very well. There have been many cases where the ball's fallen and hit my head because my sweaty hands. So every time I have to wipe my hands on my legs before I touch the ball because I'm scared that it's gonna literally go through my hands and hit my face. When I go shopping, I choose my clothes based off if I think I'm gonna sweat in it or not based off whether I like it or not. Most of my wardrobe is black because black is the one color where sweat doesn't show. Black is my favorite color by far. I wish I could wear a tight t-shirt that's gray. That would be amazing. Maybe one day I'll get to that point. I haven't discovered any methods that help with my excessive sweating, but I hope to do so in the future. I don't have to feel ashamed that I sweat profusely. I didn't make this choice and it doesn't have to be embarrassing. So let's destigmatize the topic and raise awareness on hyperhidrosis. My name is Andrea, and that was my hyperhidrosis story.